Hey there folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Handmade by Shirley. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks to all my present subscribers and my new subscribers. And keep sharing the love. Yep. So I've come on to do Wing It Wednesday. I thought Wing It Wednesday had finished, but it's apparently not. So I thought I'd come on and do Wing It Wednesday. So I've got this leaf stencil from Inkylicious, and it has a part that comes out, so you can just use, so you could use the back of it as just a leaf shape without all this detail in it. So I've decided to use the whole thing. So I've hopefully taped it down to the backing. And I've only taped a little bit to the actual, this is smooth white card from, excuse me, Pink Frog, which I love. It's really good. I think it's good. It's one of the best cards for blending. So I thought what I'd do, I'll try and do a bit of, what do you call it, heat embossing with white or clear, probably white embossing powder. And that's not the one I want, that one's very dirty. So I thought I'd do a few of the leaves all over this sheet of paper, card even, and then I would colour it with some autumnal colours. So that's what I need. Don't need that one. So I could actually do some with gold as well, actually. I might do a mixture of gold and a mixture of white. So let's find some white that's clear. Oh, I've got that huge bottle of white. So I've got some gold, metallic gold rich superfine, which is wow. And this is also opaque bright white, which is wow. And I do prefer wow, to be honest. I prefer their products. But obviously there's other products that are just as good. So what I think I'll do is I'll get something that I can really dab into there. Let me just see, I've got one of these, bear with. So yeah, so this is hosted by Jenny from Jenny's Crafty Corner. So I think it's open to anybody, and it's just basically do whatever. So got one of these. Let's see if this is going to work. I mean, I could just put the whole thing over it, but I just thought this might work a little bit better, but actually I don't think it is. So what I'm going to do is just do this, and hopefully it doesn't move too much. I have not cleaned my desk. It's a total mess. At each side here, there's a pile at this side and a pile at that side. And it's time for me to clean it. But I'll do this video first, and then I will clean it. So I'm not too bothered if this has moved a bit, because it obviously has. Just trying to keep it, you know, quite rustic, really, because it's just a background I'm making, and then I'll cut it up and use it for a few things. So that's that bit done. I can take that off, and I can just see under there. So I'm going to do one down here, but I need to be quite quick because I don't want that, and I don't think I used my embossing buddy, did I? Oh dear. Oh well, hopefully it's okay. So that's another bit, which I can just see. And then I'm going to come down to there and do the same. and then one more, and then I'll just turn it round here. And then I'll quickly get the powder on before it all kind of dries. That should do. Yep, just pop that to the side. Right, let's get the various bits off. So we'll do this one white. I should really do the other one because it was the first one to do. So we'll get this white first. Okay, and I'll get this one white. You can see where I've put it all. Oh, I've got a wee bit of that one on, but that'll be okay. Right, and then I want to get a bit of the others. Oh. Just really decant that into a smaller tub, I think. And this gold is going to go over these ones that are left. I can see them. They're still there. There's a wee bit of that there, so just trying to cover that where I think it should be covered, and then pop it into there. Now there's quite a bit of excess. There's quite a bit there where I didn't put the embossing buddy, which I should have done. But let's just get a little brush somewhere. Really a little brush, and it's very hard, this brush. Let's just see. I've got this brush. All these brushes are hard. I've got new brushes here in a pack I can use. Probably not the best to use because they're quite expensive brushes, but just let's, if I can get them off and out. No, they're stuck at the bottom. It's only for getting rid of the excess anyway. It's not like I'm using it for anything else really. Don't want these wee bits. Not that it would really matter anyway. I don't suppose. There's a few bits there as well. A wee ping. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. Now, so I'm going to head off and heat set these. Oh, I've got some of that white in there. Don't suppose it'll matter. Don't mix your white with your gold or silver. Right, so I'm going off to heat set that and then I'll be back. Okay. Right, so I've come back, I've did all that, I'm pretty happy with that, and now I'm just going to I've lined the leaf up with the embossing underneath, and I'm just going to put some of the sort of autumnal colours on now. So I've got ripe persimmon first, because I want to make it kind of autumnal, and I've just using the leaf, and I'm quite happy if I get the leaf edge onto this, because that's what I'm hoping. So it doesn't matter that this is going to have a funny edge. It's not a funny edge, but a different edge. And I'm just going to go over this over the embossing as well with that, and then I'm obviously going to go over with another colour as well, so that brings that out. So the gold, now I think I did it, did I do it that way? I can't remember. I'm trying to line this up a bit as well, so I'm going with that middle piece. Let's see if it's going to kind of line up. Not quite. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a wee bit of colour over it, not much, just a bit. I'll just put a wee bit on the edge. I think I did that one a bit too dark, but that's okay. So there's that, that's fine. And then let's see this bit here. Just try and match that up. Now there's that first kind of bit there. So that's probably roughly. So the same kind of thing. I'm just going to go out from the leaf edge. I'm going to use other colours as well, but I just wanted to try and just go over kind of where I thought. I think that's maybe the bit. So there we go. That's just creating a bit of. Now I also want to just bring in some from, that's just a leaf, without, probably move that a bit, but just a bit of leaf, and then another piece. It's just to really create a background, that's all I'm kind of doing really. Just using the stencil to create a bit of a background. I'll put a tiny bit here, can move that up, and then I'm going to use some different colour. Right, so let's use a different colour now. I'm going to use, where is it? Mustard seed, I think. Yeah, mustard seed. So using this again, just trying to find where I had it the last time, because now I can kind of see where I've had it. And pop it in place. I'm just going to get a different brush. This one's got blue on it. No, that's not so good. Sorry for bumping. I think I'm just going to use the same brush. So on this bit, which doesn't have the, hope you can see that, not quite. So on this bit here that didn't have the embossing on, I'll just pop a bit of that mustard seed on as well, and I'll just do a wee bit from the edge. That's slightly moved. I do have all these gadgets that I probably could stick this on, but just haven't. So this one I'm just going to go over it a bit. This piece I'm going to go over it. I'm not going to use the stencil for that. This bit I'm going to do a bit of yellow on top because that's been quite embossed. The same with this kind of bit here. And I've totally missed that bit, haven't I? So I'm just going to do that. So just kind of creating a nice kind of bit of background really with autumn colours. And let's see what else have we got we could use. We've got Rusty Hinge. We could use a bit of Rusty Hinge. I'm using the same brush for all these because I'm thinking, you know, it doesn't matter. So it's just really making a sort of autumnal background, and I'll wipe off a bit of this because it's going to be a couple of bits, so it's quite nice. What else have I got? I've got, where is it? I think I'll use a bit of, probably too dark, but where is it? Walnut steen. Maybe a bit dark, that one. Let's use this wee brush actually. One of these wee brushes. And actually might put that over the top. And just do a wee bit up the middle there. Kind of there at the edge. Oh, it's moved slightly. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's just find that bit again and just, oh, move it surely. Have some just coming out from the edges. That's better. Same on this corner. Just making sure you're in camera shot. Yeah, that's better. That's fine. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. I'll put this. Put a wee bit on that bit as well. So just move it. Yeah, and we can have a wee bit there with some coming out on the edge. Another little bit on here at this edge. That's better, and hopefully this is not going to be lasting too long. It's a bit long, but I'll be cutting it up in a minute and making it into something. Yeah, totally missed that one, haven't I? Totally missed that. That was there. Was it? No, that wasn't. That must have been. Let's just check. Oh, I think it's that way. There, yes. Yeah, that's better. Put a wee bit just on the bottom there. And actually, I've missed this one out. I haven't done this one with it. There we go. Just another little bit on there. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that, I think. Right, we'll just pop that to the side. See what I mean? Pop that there, it should sit there. Push that away. And before I typical, just going to buff this up because I don't want that ink sitting on top of, especially the white area, really. So that is, I'm quite happy with that. Now I just want to put a bit of splatter on. So I'm going to splat this Nuvo Rose Gold Blush Rosette from Nuvo. So hopefully it'll come out. Come on. Oh, something fell down there. Let's just get this to come out. I think there's still some in it. Come on out you come. Pressing it the wrong way for a start. Oh, that's it now. So, yep. Ooh, I like this. I really like it now. Hope you do too. Very effective with the colour, isn't it? Fab. Very happy with that. Right, so I'll dry that off and then we'll come back and make it into something. Right, so I've done that, I've cut it all up. This is my wee box of bits and pieces. So I got 2 5x7, well 5x7 layers. I got this one which I think slightly smaller, it's 4 3/4 by, I think that's probably 5. Then I got a tag, and then I got a couple of other bits that I can probably use on cards. So I thought I'd just, so it really does come out nice, that skeleton leaf, doesn't it? It's lovely. And with all the sort of colours, I mean obviously you could do it in any colours you wanted. So I've chose a 5x7 base, and I'm just going to put this in because this is just shy of that. So I'm going to just pop that on now. And I've got some bits and pieces that I got from Andrea from my birthday that I want to use on it. So I suppose it doesn't matter which way round this goes, but I'll just put this on at landscape. I'm thinking landscape, but it doesn't have to be landscape. It could be really any way I wanted it to be. So I've got this special friend out of my box of stuff which I thought I might add. This is from Craft Addiction. Thought I might add that, I'm not sure. And Andrea gave me all these lovely wee bits and pieces which I love. They're really pretty. So lots of, a couple of flowers. I mean, I know you can probably use these on to journaling type thing. I really like this one. So nice. And then she gave me all these little, I think they're like resin flowers, which are really dinky and gorgeous, nice colours. So I could pop maybe a couple of them on, like them. Kind of special friend with maybe a couple of them, maybe not those colours. I like that wee one there. Let's see. That's a sort of yellowy one. That might stand out. I'm not sure they'll stand out quite as bright, but this is really orange. And that's nice. But you'd have to give that away hand delivered, because I don't think you could really give it away. So let's actually just add a few of these to it. I'm just going to do that there, and that will take a wee while to grab. Might have to put some other, might have to put photo glue on this. So I think I will use this. So what we'll do first is I'll just where's that thing? I'll just zhuzh this bit up a bit with my, where's the splattering pen, with my rosette, because I think it needs a bit of shine. So just going over that brown, I just coloured that with brown, an Ohuhu marker. So that, just to kind of zhuzh that up, that'll dry soon. And let's see what else we can pop on. There's these as well, they're so pretty. I love those. Thanks Andrea, they're so nice. It's funny how something like that can really just make you think, oh that's lovely. Yeah, so let's see if we can pop this on now, because I don't want to be too much longer. Where's my tweezers? Hiding under this, so just have to do it this way. So I suppose, as I say, this was from Craft Addiction. They had a few of these sort of sentiment type dies, so that was from there. Oh, I've got a bit of glue on that, so just stick that down there, try and do it straightish. Let's just get a block to push that down. There we go. And then we've got this piece that goes in. So I'm just actually going to put the glue on the card, so it's easier to just pop that in. Okay. Easier just to do that than faffing about with the other way. Right, where's the block? Press that down now. Fine, it works. Looks good through the camera. Well, I like to look through the camera every so often. Now I do quite like that, but I'm not sure if that's a bit too much. I'll just put another wee one on here, like that, or just leave it. I think it needs something else. Don't think there's anything in this box really that's gonna work. This kind of flower, but it's not really quite the right kind of colours, is it? I feel there's something that I need here. I don't want to be too much longer, says she. No, these were flowers from other folk as well. Don't know if I could put something like that on it. No. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to leave it. And after I've done it, I might put something else on. Oh, here's a sort of brown wee butterfly that could go on. That might work. I'll pop these to the side, but they are stunning. I've got a couple of these butterflies I could maybe add. What does that look like? That looks quite nice. Let's just add that because we are winging it anyway. I don't know if I've got any bodies though to pop on. I don't think so. I mean, there's a huge big one, but I think that's a bit big. I don't know if there's any body parts. I thought I did see one, but I don't see it now. One's not probably enough. Anyway, so I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I might add some gems and then be done for winging it Wednesday. So let's just see what we've got in here that we could add to it. I might just put a body kind of part down the butterflies, just so that kind of finishes it off. What would I use? What colours would I use? I mean, I've got these are fairly new, but they're quite big. Too big. Right, let's see what's on here. Here's some that might work because they've got a sort of orangey thing. Now to try and find my pokey tool or something under here. Here's my tweezers. Right, I'm going to use these ones. Oh. Come on. Oh. I've actually spotted my pokey hiding under here. That's better. So just to kind of put a few of them, I'll just put 3 I think on. Oh, maybe 4 for this one. No, I think 3 is probably enough. And then the other one, I can just get 2 probably. So that's my card. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching and seeing me doing that technique. Hope it wasn't too long. It's 29 minutes. Sorry, Jenny. But yeah, do head over to Jenny's Crafty Corner here on YouTube, where she is hosting Wing It Wednesday, and do have a look at some of her gorgeous videos as well. And thanks so much. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.